I'm going to sound a little different, and I don't know why that is. So I literally I booted up OBS, and I was checking everything to make sure it was working, and I noticed that my microphone is not nearly as loud as it normally is. And I'm trying to figure out what's causing that, and I can't find anything. So give me a second, I'm gonna figure out what's going on here. Like I can boost my audio, like I can boost the volume of my microphone, but that's not really what we're looking for. Because like I didn't change anything, it just suddenly started being quieter. Hi Mom, hi to Jerry, glad you both can make it. I'm currently trying to figure out what's going on with my microphone. Because I don't know if it's the same with you guys, but for me... Oh, what? Hold on. Now it's like... Yeah, my microphone's suddenly super quiet. Unplugging and plugging back. I have done that, actually. Crazy. Like, even on VOD, which is the thing that causes my my dude in the bottom left corner to vibrate, it's picking me up way less. So this has to be, like, in the actual Microsoft settings. Like, it has to be, like... something in there that's causing this. Da-da-da-da. What could this be? It's also a bit tinny? Oh my god. I don't know what... Hold on, let me listen to it real quick. Microphone, monitor. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like... I mean... Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, no, that sounds awful. That sounds awful. What even? Like... Recent Wednesday update being the final Windows 10 update that screwed everything up? Maybe! I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna fix this. Hold on. Let me try working from the other end. Nope, it's still really weird. Okay, great. Yeah, as auto setting in taskbar, I don't think so. Because like I'm looking through and as far as I can tell, there's nothing like wait. What about now? Hold on, let me monitor this. Hello. That sounds better. That sounds way better. I do sound a bit loud though. Let me turn this down. This actually might be too much. Let me turn this down a little bit. Be like here maybe? Yeah. I went into the device properties settings. Also, you probably hear me twice. I went into the device properties settings of my actual microphone, and for some reason, the volume had been turned down to 20. So I just turned it back up. I don't know what did that. But now I gotta turn this down to a reasonable level. Let me try. Oop. I don't know, does this sound good? Is this too loud? Try like here maybe? Yeah, the Windows update just decided to change my microphone volume to 20. Because Windows just like, oh, well, no. Windows 10 now has issues with microphones, so now you gotta update to Windows 11. Well, hey. Yeah, I don't know. That's insane. But is it too loud? Is my microphone too loud right now? Better once the game starts? Gotcha. I'll turn off the monitor now. Give me a sec. There we go. Because I was also monitoring on my own, like, seeing what it sounded like, so. But, if we're good, then we're good. Like, it's such a Microsoft thing to do, where it's like, in the background, they just change a setting randomly, and, like, not tell you, just so that you're forced to, like, figure it out. Or update. But yeah, howdy Mom, howdy Jerry, glad you could make it. I know after some Windows updates, the updates lower my computer's speaker volume, but my speakers are separate, and they have their own volume knobs. Yeah, honestly, it's insane. Like, I don't know how Microsoft just consistently messes everything up. Anyway. I'm trying to remember how this game works. Hold on. So that's aim. That's inventory. Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Nope. We're sticking together.
Okay.
I think we were doing something. Let me check. You need a quick recap of where we are? Honestly, I'm trying to remember where we are. So I think we just did this, which was... Right, okay, so here's what we did right before the end of last stream. We came down to this facility area, the treatment plant, went down here, and rescued Billy from this room, I believe. Because after he got swept up by that, that water thing. And so now, we got a valve handle, which lets us go here into this door. So that's where we're going now, is that door. With that being said, Rebecca's on caution. Should be fine. Tomorrow I may start the under 5 hour speed run for Silksong. Nice. I believe in you. I think you can do it. The problem with me and like games that want you to speedrun, especially games like Resident Evil and like Hollow Knight and stuff like that, is I always want to go around and do all the things no matter what. So it's like I always end up being way slow, too slow. All right, where's Goo Boy? Not here? Cool. Oh. Good God, they're naked! Okay, so they can come from the other side. Good to know.
Resident Evil.
Rebecca was on a bit low health there, so I should have... Like, I couldn't turn around to shoot the guy attacking her fast enough, sadly. And we definitely shouldn't attack with that camera angle, because that camera angle wasn't good for depth perception. So, actually, Mom, yeah, so, like, most of the time when a game asks you to beat a game in under a certain amount of time, it's usually, like, just active playtime. So, like, for Resident Evil 0, honestly, let me check the Resident Evil 0 achievements. I don't know if there is, like, and there probably is an achievement to beat it in a certain amount of time, but it's probably for, like, S ranks and stuff. But the normally it's just like whatever the game says is your total playtime by the end of it. There is a game that I know of called Deadbolt that has a beat it in a certain amount of time, but that one is specifically like in a single run. Rollerball. I've never seen. I don't know what rollerball is. Okay, give me like 15 of those, or just all of it, sure. Ow, I thought you were a... Rebecca, you grab this. I beat Legend of Zelda Link to the Past all in one sitting to get a 0 death run. Oh, interesting.
I'll go.
Nope.
Yeah.
Link to the Past is weird because it counts saving and quitting as a death. Oh, I think I know.
This way.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't know if like in that game a death just sends you back to like the main menu, because if it does, that makes sense that it would count as a death. Welcome in, Joe. Glad you can make it. Thanks for stopping by. If I sound slightly different, that's because I had to adjust my microphone settings, because Microsoft decided during their update to just turn my microphone volume down to 20. You know, because that's totally necessary. God, we need more magnum ammo. What was that chirping noise? Oh, that was me getting a Steam achievement. Yeah. I got an achievement called Alley-oop, which is to shoot a hunter or eliminator while they are jump attacking in the air, which is what just happened there, I assume. Okay, they're giving me grenade launcher ammo. So, hold on, let me think. Do I want to go get the grenade launcher? I don't think I kind of do, but I kind of don't at the same time. Oh, there's a note there. About battery fluid, huh? The fluid used in batteries is a diluted solution of mixed water and sulfuric acid. Both must be a high priority. When fully charged, battery... Is that Jerry's second crown? When fully charged, battery fluid should have a specific gravity of 1.28 plus or minus 0.01 at 20 degrees Celsius. Battery acid purity. Take care to dilute sulfuric acid solution. Take care that the dilute sulfuric acid solution is of a sufficient purity. That sounds like a puzzle. I think it's the third, actually. Well, we can check. Hold on. Jerry, yep. Oh, no. Jerry got one, Mom got one, and Jerry got the other. Oh, no, Jerry has a third one. There's 4 crowns? There's only been like 2 treasure chests. And Jerry has the diamond, too. Howdy, sup, Val? Glad you can make things sound by. Alright, let's save here, because the game is telling me to. And then we'll leave these behind. Keep this equipped on you for now. Life hard? Life do be hard sometimes. Oh boy. Leeches. Alright, let's see where the puzzle lies. I don't know what this is, but, that was a giant frog. croaked. Oh boy. Treatment plant manager's diary. 510. Damn it, why is normal industrial waste being delivered here? This is an umbrella corporation facility. We can't deal with this volume of material. Plus they're sending us contaminated materials that we can't process. What are we supposed to do with it? 724. Well, looks like they're closing it down. Not surprising, using it like they did. Had to be done, but it was pretty sudden. It's not like they cared until now. Anyway, as long as I get out of here, don't care what they do. Interesting. Alright, we're both a little hurt. Got 5 magnum shots. Alright. Let's see what this does. I'm worried it's some kind of boss fight, to be honest. Because why else would they give me grenade launcher ammo and 2 full healing items? Billy? Billy? Oh, no. What do you mean it's too dangerous to go up now? We shouldn't be down here! Oh, we could just leave. Good. Although I don't think we can go down here. So I think we do just have to kill him then. Alright. It'd be cool if Billy was here. You know. Oh, I could just leave. Okay, what? What is the point of this? Like,
this way.
Yeah.
I assume I have
You stay here.
Okay.
like
This
hold on.
way.
Okay.
Like I assume I have to keep going. Like I assume I have to go down this elevator to here, or I guess here, and then activate this ladder so I can go up here to do something. But what is the point of this boss? And why solo me out? Like why can't I bring Billy with me?
You stay here.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Like, okay, like, Here, we're both on the elevator. I'm gonna activate it. Okay, now we're both here. Good. Bro is struggling. Why did you prevent Billy from coming down in the first place? I don't get it. Alright, well, now we definitely need to find more Magnum ammo. That's for sure. Well, that happened. Also, it was too dangerous to push this button, Rebecca? Come on. Like, I get too dangerous to climb the ladder, but you could at least push the button. What if I become an accountant? Engineering is too stressful? How good are you with numbers? Circuit breaker has been broken. Power seems to be coming from backup supply. Is that all? Is that all I need up here? Hold on. Is that it? Where do I even take this motherboard? Because it's not out here, because I need to, like... I can use Excel so good. I mean, that sounds like a... Sounds like an accountant to me. I guess I'll just figure out where this motherboard goes. Is it something in here, maybe? Okay, the air purification went offline. But that's pretty much it in this room. But I do not know what's going on anymore. Alright, well, let's carry what we can out of here, then. Not much, considering. Here, Billy, you take this. Just top yourself off. Then we can carry some stuff back. Like, you can carry this. And Rebecca, you carry these. Yep, there they are. Does this room have anything in there? It's just a hallway. All right. I'm so baffled by this map right now. Is there anything in here that would need, like, a motherboard, apparently? Oh, wait. Did I ever go up that ladder? I did not. All right. There might be something up here. Please tell me that's a note, not an item. Cool. Investigator's report number 2. We should have finished with this dump long ago. When this all started, did anyone expect that there would be guns blazing away like this? We weren't told a thing about these creatures attacking us at the briefing. Guess they were a surprise to the head honchos, too. The things in the woods just started to attack people. That had to be planned. Someone deliberately scattered the virus, no doubt about it. But the guards, our fellow soldiers, they must still be around. Well, whatever. Don't have to worry about that anymore. What I've got to worry about is whether to use my last bullet on myself or on a friend. That's the only decision I have to make. Awesome. There's a couple of herbs. Hold on, what's our inventory looking like? Nah, alright, we'll just show that these are here, and I'll come back for them later. There's gotta be more to this than that, right? I mean, there couldn't be, maybe. There's a chemical in here, put in the mixing set. What does this red chemical do? Doesn't appear to be useful by itself. Awesome! Alright, guess we'll head back out then. Okay. Oh, right. I know what we need to do. Hold on. One thing I just remembered is that there is the forklift that needs a battery. So we need to go get the battery from the lift just outside the main mansion. So... Bill... No. Rebecca... Oh my god. Go get Billy. There we go. Good lord. I am currently trying to control both characters at once, and it's not working out very well. Quit playing with the lift. It's not I'm not trying to. Okay. I'm gonna try and make this our new, like, pseudo base, I guess. They're trying to uplift their spirits. Okay, is there anything around here that we can use this motherboard on? Not that I can see. Okay. So I'll leave this. Leave that. We'll leave this for now. We'll leave this. That's probably enough. All right. We gotta go back and...
Follow me.
Yeah.
We gotta go back and grab some things. So we're gonna do that, as well as go get the battery we need for this puzzle. Right, let's think about where we need to go, actually. So... What the heck? Alright, so... If we go up to, like, I think this is, like, floor... just one floor up, I think. We'll get here. I don't know what half of this stuff is, I'm gonna be honest. Actually, hold on, I can check from the item list. So, blue herb, knife, shotgun, that. Okay, don't need any of that. That's all blue herbs. All right. The train... No, we can't even go back to the train. Facility basement. Nothing there. Laboratory. Laboratory should have something. Gas. We don't need that. Knife. That should be fine. Actually, if I go back to the factory... Yeah, the factory has... couple of herbs, the grenade launcher. Yeah, this is where I need to go. So we need to go to the factory. Which I think is like floor 2? Is this the right spot? Yep, this is the right spot. All right. All right, let's start by grabbing... Let's check our inventory real quick. We have 5 slots. The grenade launcher takes up 2, and the herbs will take up 2. So, Billy, you go grab the grenade launcher. It's a nice face that you can see what was left. Yeah, I mean, the dot just shows a location, and then you can... Then there's a button that lets you physically check what it is, which is very nice. Which makes, like, sense given the fact that you don't have an item box. You just gotta, like, there's... It's nice that you don't just have to memorize where you put what. Alright, Rebecca, you go grab these. And then lastly... Actually, hold on. Yeah. There's stuff here I need to grab. How are we gonna do this? Well, we'll just combine these. And then we'll go grab those 2 real quick. Which is... Yeah, up the stairs. We'll go grab the grenade launcher ammo and the save ribbons. Take those down to our new main area in the treatment facility. Then, from there, we will head back, grab the... head back and grab the... battery. There we go. So we can finish the puzzle. Or we can not finish the puzzle, but so we can get that. I think it was like a key card or something hanging there. There. High impact elevator action. Only here can you get this intense level of elevator gameplay. Alright, hold on. So we'll leave these here. We'll pick up these to add them to collection. Then Billy, you leave this here. And then we'll go this way. Sound 02 has a bunch of down elevators in a row. That's true. That is true. Alright, now we should head up to level 1. Yep. So now we can head over here. Hopefully there's no monster in this, like, sewer area. Really feel like this would be a good place to put one. I'm surprised I haven't. Only the bad thing here is wet socks. Exactly. Now, we'll head out the door. Over here is the battery. Did not want to use the lift, but all right. Wait, can we not take the battery out? Oh. Huh. Well, then I don't know what to do. I guess we'll figure out what to use that motherboard on, because I don't know what else we can do. I don't think there's anything here I want to grab, right? blue herb, knife, the hunting gun, gas tank, and then a bunch of blue herbs. Yeah, let's just head back to the treatment plant, figure out what to use that motherboard on, and then go from there. Nothing's coming to mind is the main issue. Like, maybe... Well, let's get to the facility first. I don't have to go tabbing through a bunch of maps. Average summit. Listen! So, currently, the only thing I can really think of is maybe here? Because there's literally no other, like, locked doors we can access, so maybe this door opens with, like, the motherboard for some reason. All right, let's grab everything we need from here. Motherboard. Probably is it, honestly. Well, hold on, no. Rebecca, you pick up the Magnum. Because when we find ammo for it, that's going to be your big gun. Although... 10 rounds. I might leave this. Because we have a bunch of grenade launcher ammo right now. Hold on. We put this over, like, here for the second. This is, funnily enough, this is the only game in the Resident Evil series that I would bother saving after doing inventory management. Just because of how long that would take. Alright, Becca, you grab this. Now let's save real quick. This behind. Switch Billy. Was the game only on PC? No, I think this game also came out on the GameCube. You know what? Let me check. This is information I don't know. Resident Evil 0. Oh, lordy. Okay, apparently it came out on basically everything. GameCube, PlayStation, let me see. No, actually... No, yeah. So, this game was released back when Capcom had an exclusivity deal with Nintendo that their, like, next Resident Evil games would be released on Nintendo consoles. And so this was only released on GameCube and Wii. And then it was later ported to PS3, PS4, Windows, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then Nintendo Switch. So originally this game came out on the GameCube and the Wii. Or it was GameCube and then re-released on the Wii. Or it was ported to the Wii, and then it was re-released on other consoles with a high definition upgrade, which is what we're playing now. I was just noticing the don't turn off your PC message. That's basically like every game has something like that, where it's like don't turn off the console when it's saving and all that. It specifically points out PC for this one. All right, how are we gonna get there? So down the stairs, through the door, down those stairs. Yep, okay. Hold on, does Billy have anything to say about the bar? I was curious. No? How about this? What's this? A pinball machine. This pinball machine is like nothing you've ever seen before. Unfortunately, it's broken and can't be used. Aw, man! Actually, hold on. Let's check what this motherboard even is. The board is inlaid with various microchips. It needs to be inserted into a computer. A computer? Oh. Let's just check and see if that door even has a computer on it or something. Maybe I'm on the right track. I don't know. Yeah, because this needs a battery. And I thought we just grabbed the battery from the lift. That does not appear to be the case. So I'm guessing there's another battery somewhere. I don't know why that wouldn't be the case. That you couldn't just like take the battery out of that for that puzzle. Oh, this needs a code. No, this is just locked from the other side. What do you mean? Okay, what? Hold on. Okay, so locked from the other side. Nothing else in here. That just had... Yeah, so then this has the flow thing, so you can't continue this way. What am I missing? I guess let's just... I'm missing something. I'm gonna go back to the room where we fought the proto-tyrant again for some reason. I'm gonna see if I missed something there. Ah. Have you been to the treatment plant? I'm in the treatment plant. This whole map is called treatment plant. So, up that ladder was where the herbs were. I don't think there's anything else up there. This is just where handgun ammo was. There's a low rumble in this place that's vibrating my brain cells. Did you find the battery fluid? I have no idea. Because yeah, we go to like a purity room, but there's no like battery stuff to do in there. So I don't know. Photo stand, there's something written inside the corner. Daddy, please come home soon. Awesome. Great. Try to flute. Let's get it on the table. Does anything of interest? Is that a chess game going on? Do you want to play chess? Yeah, so this is the purification room. But as far as I'm aware, this because I can't interact with this. Looks like the air purification system went offline. All right. There's like this ladder here, but it just tells me the sewage is overflowing. This is just telling me that the air purification system needs to be offline. And then we leave. Now, here is where we encountered Le Frog. And then here is where we encountered the Tyrant on the... What the... Hold on. How did I not see this? Like, did I just not walk that way? How did I miss that entire scene? The motherboard is on vacation with the fatherboard? I see. Rebecca... Billy. What do you mean Rebecca could... Like... Alright, Rebecca, hop in. Rebecca, I'm too swole to fit in this. It looks like this is a job for you. My big muscles are just too large to let me fit inside this tiny box, Rebecca. It's up to you. As he embarrassingly flexes. I would say, and then Chris shows up, and then he's just like 2 times as big. But Chris isn't that big yet, because this is before Resident Evil 1. Alright, anything else in here? Oh, I'm guessing this opens from the other side. Or not. Okay, where does this go? The sluice is loose. This a blue chemical? Oh, we made sulfuric acid. Good, we need that. Okay, that looks like an item. All right. Well, this is the other door, so we can unlock it from this side. Let's see what's down here. That looks like a battery. That looks like we need Billy to get it. Oh, wait, this is locked from the other side. Hold on. What we can do... Game, no, please, come on! I had a good idea! Oh. I was going to switch to... So what I was going to do is switch to Billy, have Billy go down to here, and go to here, and then open the door from the other side. But the game won't let me switch to Billy and execute my good idea. Got a turret? Excellent. Oh, wait. Do I just have to meet back up with Billy? Someone is always trying to keep me down, honestly. Wait, does Shadow of the Colossus have a turtle boss? Hold on. Shadow of the Colossus. Step 1, spell it correctly. Bosses. Ninth Colossi. Let me look that up. Ninth boss. When you have to use the geyser to flip over. Okay. I mean, he looks pretty turtly. Hold on. Oh, it's a WebP file. Hold on. I gotta find a better one. That should work. I mean, WebPs would be great if I could use them more easily. Alright, chat, what's our opinion? Is that a turtle? I could play Shadow of the Colossus on stream at some point. His name is Basarin. Actually, yeah, I mean, what's... It is interesting that none of the Colossi have names in game, but their names have become so prevalent in the community that they basically just have official names now. But yeah, chat. Is this turtle? Is this turtle enough for the turtle club? I'd say turtle. All right. Well, it's past my mom's inspection of turtle. I know Gaius and Malice. Well, again, like I mentioned, that like their names aren't mentioned in game. Like as far as I'm aware, the names are basically exclusively community based. But again, they've become so prevalent that they basically are their official names now. Phalanx is the snake flying one. Oh. All right, let's go out this door. Maybe by going out this door, it will, like, allow me to switch to Billy now because I'm in his area. No? Okay, let's go find Billy then. To add to it, the nickname of that one Colossus is Kame, which is Tortoise. Oh. Interesting. Tortoise? Why did I say it like that? John and I remembering an old cartoon, Torter Turtle. You would go on adventures with Mr. Wizard. Oh, he... Oh. Hello, yes, I would please like some Tort ice in my water, please. Thank you. Is that why they didn't want me switching to Billy? Because then I could avoid that, like, one room of monsters. No. Oh, I'm a fool. I'm a dastardly, dastardly fool. Alright, hold on. Well, I mean, what's the point now? Hold on. Yeah, I'll just go meet up. I was hitting the wrong button this whole time. They would say, I don't want to be here. Mr. Wizard would say a rhyme and summon him home. Oh, I see. Thank you, Mr. Wizard. Very cool. Oh my god. I don't know how you keep track of which button does what when you play so many different games. I mean, I don't play that many games, like, back to back. Like, right now I'm just switching between Silk Song and Resident Evil 0, so that's all I really have to keep track of. However, I was trying to hit right trigger and back, which are the buttons that you do for, like, telling your AI partner to stay or to come with you. When the button you're supposed to hit is Y to switch between characters. So that's why, that has messed me up. Hi, Billy.
Follow me.
Yeah.
We do need to go back and get those herbs at some point, but I think for now we're fine. We got plenty of stuff. Oh, God! Rebecca, are we dying? Okay. Anyway, give these to him. Oh boy. Alright, which one of us has inventory space? Billy, you grab the shotgun ammo. You can go pick up your shotgun later. For now, let's look around and see what we can find in here. I'm assuming, yeah, this needs a card. Which we can get from the battery, so let's go grab the battery. Oh. Becca, you go grab this pistol ammo. What are the odds that one of those things is going to crash out of the tube since we're here? Empty battery? Joke's on you, weird cockroach things. You can't walk upstairs. The hell am I supposed to do with an empty battery? High-powered battery used to supply electricity to high-powered machinery. Doesn't look like it's been used for a long time. All the fluid is gone. Oh, fluid. Hold on. Highly concentrated sulfuric acid solutions. Not strong enough to be used as a weapon, though. Okay, so we need to dilute this with some water, I guess. Empty battery is hungry. I was reading a wiki about a Torter Turtle, and it says, in Matrix, Keanu's character says, "Mr. Wizard, get me out of here." Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. Alright, let's leave this on the ground for a second. What is this? Yeah, cool. Rebecca, there's a thing I want you to grab. Thank you. Industrial water. Yo, I love industrial water. Combine this with this. Combine this with this. There we go. The battery is full. Too bad there is no water to find around this damn area. No water at all. Except for right there. So now we have the battery that we can then put into the thing. So let's go do that. How do we get there? Well, if we go out this way and head up to here, it's right there. Okay. See ya. Surprised the frog didn't jump out of that water. Did I press a button yet? Rebecca, you get on the box.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneeze so hard. Now you push the button. Get the key card.
This way.
Okay.
A frog should have jumped out of the industrial water when you opened it. He's like a tiny little guy. Now let's head up here real quick. Because I'm going to head back to the safe room we have and do some inventory management. Really hope Billy isn't back there still attacking the zombies. Okay, good. This jar of peanuts pranks. Yeah, honestly, we need more whimsical pranks in today's day and age. Like, we need more just like, oh hey, here's a jar of peanuts. Oh thanks. Oh, it's a bunch of spring-loaded fabric things. Nah, we don't get any of that in the modern day. Pranks used to be fun. Yeah, none of these social experiment garbage. Okay, give him like 15 of those. Do that. Give me them back. There we go. Let's do that, and then we'll leave the regulars behind. We'll just leave the regular grenade launcher ammo here. And then, Billy, you can have this, just to even out the inventory. Nice duck. And let's save, just in case whatever's behind that, or, hold on, let me look at what's behind that door. Okay, long hallway into whatever's going to happen here, and then there's a save room right there. So we'll try to save over there when we can. Okay, am I dying? Yep. Drink that. Well, I guess since we're here, I can pick up those 2 green herbs and combine them. Those sunfish scare me every time I catch them in Animal Crossing. They are huge, yeah. Wait. Oh no, hold on. At least you get a warning because it's one of those fin fish. I mean, sure, basically any fin fish you pull up is going to be massive. Not the suckers? Hold on. Oh. What the hell is that? I've never seen that fish before in my entire life. Okay, so... yeah. Never caught one in... I never got that far into Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think that's new to New Horizons? Hold on, let me check. Animal Crossing Suckerfish. Also, I never really actually, like, fully completed any of the other Animal Crossings, if I remember correctly. Yeah, as it seems to have been added in New Horizons. Did finish the museum. Finish the museum at New Leaf. Ah. Yeah, like if you remember way back when like it was like one of the post game things where I had just booted up Animal Crossing. That's as far as I got. Like I never got that far in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Not here. And then we go... yeah, so we have to go downstairs, run past the bugs, get into here. Okay. Are we gonna just blast the bugs? Probably. Nah, we'll sprint past them. I believe in myself. Oh my god, the bugs! Oh, how are we gonna escape them? Honestly, I thought we were dead there for a second. Yeah. Feels more appropriate than just doing whatever. Oh yeah, I mean, like, being able to decorate the outside to make their yard, like, fit their personality and all that is very cool. Well, this isn't menacing at all. Who's that, Magnum ammo? Oh, yes. Oh. Delicious.
Welcome, young ones. So glad you have joined the party. You are the guests of honor. After all, it's your wake.
Who are you? Dr. Marcus?
No, you can't be. What's going on?
10 years ago, Spencer had me assassinated.
Oh, time to die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
Wesker, Birkin.
However, something wondrous happened.
Nasty.
It took the T-virus inside of my queen years to procreate my new life.
I live. Now I will have my revenge on Umbrella, and the world will burn in an inferno of hate.
You'll pay for what you've done.
We'll see which one of us is gonna die.
What the hell is going on? Alright, Billy. Blast him. Comically evil laugh, not even trying to be subtle. Yeah. Alright, you use that. You use that. And you... Oh! We got him. Easy fight. Alright, let's run around and see all the items I could have collected for this boss fight. What do we got? Oh, Magnum ammo. We didn't even use my Magnum. That's for you, Rebecca. That feels like I could have lured him into this hallway to, like, burn him alive or something. That would just be a Resident Evil 5 thing. I don't know. Is that it? It just gives me Magnum ammo in here? Alright.
I'll go.
Yep.
Your money's on 8787. Nice. Oh, I got an achievement for obtaining and using all the keys. Cool. Wait. Is this the microwave incinerator, or was that the microwave incinerator? I mean, if this thing says microwave incinerator, then I'll know. Nope, this is storage. So that was the microwave incinerator. So there might have been a way for me to just use that to, like, blow them up or
I'll
something.
go check over there.
Okay.
Follow me.
Okay.
Ask Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid 4 if it's a microwave, he might know. Oh, man. Where is this gonna... I'm guessing this will take me to the first floor, because I don't know where else this is gonna take me. Which makes me feel like there's gonna be a boss up there, so let me just do some looky roundy, get everything I can. Probably... Probably go back and get the shotgun. Oh my god, there's so a boss fight up ahead.
I'll check it out.
Roger.
Billy, I need... okay. Okay, let's go,
Come on.
Roger.
let's go. So we're definitely... Okay, like, oh god, okay, we need to think about this. Let's grab... No, we're gonna leave that for now. Let's grab the shotgun ammo. That's a lot of heat. Yeah, so whenever you see something like this, where it's like, oh, look, 2 heat first aid sprays, a green and red herb, shotgun ammo and grenade launcher ammo, there's a boss fight. There's a boss fight. I don't know where you're going, but right next to you is a boss fight. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna grab the shotgun, we're gonna grab the other grenade launcher ammo, we're gonna come back here, we're gonna grab all that healing, we're grabbing everything. Because I assume whatever's past this elevator is the final boss. I have gamer IQ. I have gamer experience. Especially with Resident Evil. Alright, so... let's think about the best way to get back, actually. I was mapping out in my head where I wanted to go, so... yeah, we're gonna head this way. We'll have to run past the goobers again, but they shouldn't be too much of an issue. Dun 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 dun, spooky scary bugs. Oh no. Goodbye. Oh, what? Okay, so from here we can head... yeah, this way. Oh! Okay. The game was expecting me to do a run back. So we're not going back through that direction, I'll tell you what. Chat, you know those, like, flavored, like, ice, like, those ice tubes of, like, just, like, water, but it's flavored? What's your favorite flavor of those? This is a vital question that must be answered. Alright. Billy, you grab this. That's not what I wanted you to grab, Billy. Pink or lime or, grape or lime or pink? Ah, I see. Blue? Blue's pretty good. I'm a sucker for that extremely artificial cherry flavor. The unknown blue, yeah. Also, what's the bugs in this game? Can this be called Resident Weevil? Absolutely, we can call this Resident Weevil. Alright, let's see how many healing items I can lug into the final boss with all this other stuff I'm carrying. Dude, honestly, Weevils are... I gotta say it. Weevils are pretty great in terms of bug. Like, they're super tiny. And, like, they're adorable. They're great. To be frank, if he was sitting on Resident Weevil, he probably would have used it in Code Veronica, where they had all the ants and stuff. Alright, there should just be 2 zombies in this hallway, so that's probably gonna be easier to deal with than the hunter, so... I say, the hunter would take 1 magnum round, and I have like 16, but... That's for the boss fight! Run, Billy, run! Just thought of that one? Yeah, I mean, like I said, if we had thought of that one before, in Code Veronica, because it had like the ants and the bugs and all that, that would have been peak time to use that joke. Alright, exchange. Exchange again. Media for stream? You want me to show it on stream? I can do that. Hold on. I know I have a redeem for showing things on stream. To be frank, that's for people like... what the hell? Alright, hold on a second. That's more for people that I... you know... Hold on, hold on. It's peak, trust me. It looks peak already. Give me a sec. Those who are particularly phobic to bugs may want to look away, but those who aren't, we got this going on. AI could never. A live internet theory. AI couldn't make that. This has far too few views. I mean, who's just looking up weevils? That was incredible. Alright, let's see if anything jumps out of the water. Oh, it's a slimy guy. Too bad, nerd, I'm out of here. See ya. I have no idea how I found it. Honestly, sometimes the YouTube algorithm just gives you a good one. Wait. What?
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
Can we call this back? Hold on. Are you kidding me? So what? So I just can't go this way. Because the elevator's down here, and there's no way to bring it up. What? What the hell is even that?
Go.
Okay.
Alright. I guess we're using a magnum round. Out of my way, bozo. Billy. Billy. Billy, it is one guy. Was that so hard?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Once again, this game just keeping me down, man. Everywhere I go, it's just getting in my way. Now we gotta go all the way back round, back to where that hunter was. I hope the leeches can't poison me. Because if they do, I'm gonna have to go bring some blue herbs into here. Get out of here. Billy, please tell me you're following me this time. Okay, good. Alright, where do we go from here? This way. Let's just, you know what? I know it's coming, so let me get this ready. Alright. I'm gonna have to shoot quick, otherwise this guy's probably gonna kill me. Oh no, it's in the next room, next room. There are so many just like interconnecting rooms I just forget exist. Seriously? Thanks, Billy. And we still gotta... Oh. Alright. You serious? Pay you for what? Standing around? Oh no, it's the spooky bug boys! With how he talks, with how fast he talks, I should have left out the spaces, honestly. Alright. Here's hoping I don't need the hook shot for this boss fight. Alright, let's sort out my inventory. Leave that there for a sec. Billy cannot carry anything unless I get rid of his pistol. It's Morpho from the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time. You do need the hook shot? Nah, I got this. So what we're gonna do is a little bit of chicanery. This is a tragedy and you know it, game. I'm being oppressed once again. Alright. So we'll grab this. Put this down. Or Agris from the second Dark World dungeon Link to the Past. Or whatever that, the Water Temple boss from Twilight Princess, or the Sky Temple boss from Twilight Princess. Although if it's a Sky Temple boss, I'm going to need a second hook shot. Okay, now we'll leave this. Grab this. All right, let's take a look at our situation. We've got Billy, who has grenade launcher and shotgun, and then pistol as a backup, just in case everything else fails. I'm gonna be so real. If 12 grenade launcher rounds, 24 shotgun shells, and 15 magnum bullets are not enough to take out whatever boss I'm facing, I suck at video games and will be ending stream early. Fun fact about the dragon boss, it's hard-coded to be only beatable with the Master Sword. Having done a wooden sword run, I learned of that. I see.
What?
It's the Queen!
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Diagonal lift moment.
Evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Who activated the self-destruct system?
Come on, can't this thing move any faster? Shit!
All right, Billy.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh, hold on. The Queen was helping move the lift faster? She was indeed.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Uh-oh.
All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
What's this do? Nothing? Cool.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Billy, can't handle sunlight. We need to open the windows.
Follow me!
Howdy, Alley Cat. Glad you made things sound by. We did, in fact, blast the thing.
You work on the windows.
Got it.
I'll use my charm to distract Her Majesty.
Billy, no. Rebecca has the Magnum. To open the heliport in case of emergency, follow the procedure below. Removing the lock. There are 4 locking mechanisms in the room, which must be activated in this order. Southwest, northwest, southeast, west. His charm flexes. Okay, so southwest, northwest, southeast, west.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Can I go up the stairs? I can. Haha, reach me up here, my queen. Billy's strong, indeed.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Wait, no, Rebecca has all the healing items. Oh, this is double bad. Good thing she just doesn't do it damage, apparently. Oh, okay, Rebecca's over here. Hold on. Yeah, this way, McQueen.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Wait, no, this is where Rebecca's going. Hold on. Poor plan. This is a lot of poor planning, I'm gonna be honest. Nope. McQueen! This way!
The self-destruct system has been activated. All
Come on now.
personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Uh-oh. This should be enough for Rebecca to get that done. McQueen, ka-chow!
The self-destruct system has...
Billy!
Rebecca, I do not have the inventory space for this.
Hey, Queenie! Feast on this!
How is this revolver more powerful than the Magnum that Rebecca had?
Billy!
Rebecca, hurry!
Oh, he got his handcuffs off. Just lies on the floor.
That must be the old mansion that Enrico was talking about. I guess it's time to say goodbye.
Rebecca, you can't just do that to a guy.
Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Yeah, I'm just a zombie now.
Got here just in time to watch Billy be dramatic. You really did, yeah.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Takes off his handcuff and he just dissolves into dust. The handcuff is the only thing keeping him corporeal. Alright, well, that's Resident Evil 0, I guess. Oh god, what do I think about this game, honestly, is now the major question I have to ask myself. that ending wasn't the most climactic thing, I will be honest. Like, definitely like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Trying to get from where we were on hard to the end would have been difficult, but yeah. Yeah, the monster just hates sunlight. That was pretty lame, I will admit. Yeah, we're like, instead of getting some big rocket launcher to blast the final boss with, or some laser gun, like with Code Veronica, we just shot it with a magnum and then it fell into a hole and exploded? I don't know. Like, 1, 2, and 3 definitely had more climactic endings for their bosses. With, well, Leon 2, at least, where he had the rocket launcher against Tyrant. 3 with the rail cannon was just hilarious and I loved it. And then, of course, 1 with its rocket launcher as well. What about Code Veronica? Code Veronica was so weird because it was like... They literally gave you like a magic laser gun that had infinite ammo because you had to aim at a flying bug and shoot it with the gun. So they knew that you would need multiple shots. And like... the preamble to that was a boss that you could not avoid taking damage on. Flying bug versus Lee. Actually, hold on a second. So, I mean, if we're gonna rank things, might as well just do it in a ranking. Let me just turn this game down a bit. There we go. Like, if we're gonna rank things, I might as well just actually have a tier list to rank them. So let me go through my thoughts on these. Let me just also add, hold on. Add row below. Hey, I was editing that. Hello, where are you? Oh my god. Did not play. Just make it easy on me. Okay, so we didn't play any of the originals here. And we didn't play Survivor. We didn't play Gaiden. We didn't play Survivor 2. Here we go. So, Resident Evil 1 was definitely pretty high up on the list for the remake. Resident Evil 2 remake, that's like S tier for me. That's one of the best games. I love playing that game. It's really fun. Resident Evil 3 remake. Honestly, I'd put that on par with the Resident Evil 1 remake. Also, it looks like the game is ending. Let's see if there's any special thing at the end. Shinji Mikami, what are you doing here? Shinji Mikami is the guy who made the original Resident Evil, so. Hiroyuki Koyabushi? Or Kobayashi. Kobayashi. I did it. I don't know who that is. Tatsuya Manima? Or Manami. Sorry, I'm bad at saying names. Koji Oda? That's what we're ending on? We're ending on a still of Koji Oda? Is you see that important? I don't know. I think someone's burning something in an apartment. C? Not bad. We'll take C. Now I can play Leech Hunter. Wow. And What do you mean Wesker mode? And that's Resident Evil 5 Wesker. So this has to have been added like for the remake, for like the re-release for the HD version. Because that's Resident Evil 5 Wesker. What is Wesker mode? We're gonna find out what Wesker mode is. I gotta know now. It's a pretty sick intro, not gonna lie. Also, now that we're playing this, now that we're just like kind of chilling and doing the post-game stuff, I'm going to turn on the widescreen. Because this game can fill the entire screen. I just decided to not let it do so for the start. Okay, like, hold on. Extras. What is Wesker mode? Wait, hold on. Movie scenes feature Billy. Wait a second. Okay, so hold B to release and to perform a forward dash. Press B while dashing to stop. Okay, so this is like the sprint. And then aim while aiming, hold X and release to perform a long distance attack. Hold on. Wait, is this just Resident Evil 0, but Billy is Wesker? Wait, hold on. No, we're playing this. We gotta play a little bit of this. Yeah, so I'm evil Rebecca. Like, I am... Oh! Okay, this is also a Resident Evil 5 reference. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We gotta see this. We gotta see what this is.
This is Officer Chambers from Star.
That outfit is kind of neat. It is, I mean, it is evil core. This is incredible. Look, hold on. Look at Rebecca's eyes in the shadow. That's wicked. All right, hold on. We got to get to the part where we interact with Billy. Oh my god, yes! Yeah, because this is the in-game cutscenes, and so it uses the in-game models, which just is Wesker.
Lieutenant?
Rebecca, that is not Billy!
So, you seem to know me. Been...
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna skip that real quick. We got things to do. We gotta get back to Billy. We got to play as Billy. I need to see what it's like to play as Wesker.
This is Rebecca. Over.
This is evil Rebecca. Over. Rico, I do not care. Evil Rebecca should have powerful attacks too. Honestly, the fact that it's just like regular Rebecca and then also like, why am I not going to just play as Wesker all the time? Funny that her eyes are red just to really make it shoot that this is evil Rebecca.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Oh my god,
Cooperate
hearing
with
that
you?
voice come out of that model.
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca. Why
Rebecca.
don't you go and try while I wait here?
All right, so let me show you. I need a good like showing of Wesker's voice acting. Hold on. Let me cook. This might be the best I get. Hold on. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna show. This is a cutscene from Resident Evil 5. I want to show you what this Wesker normally is like.
Excelligione! Stop right there! Bravo!
Don't worry about her. We'll learn about her later.
Chill? Maybe I'll tell you. Maybe I won't.
No, hold on. You're not important. Where's Wesker? There's Wesker.
Stop playing around. We want some answers.
You haven't changed.
Wesker, you are alive.
No, wait, hold, Chris, wait a second. You know he's a. Oh my God, hold on a second. Wait, hold on. Did this game just subtly retcon Code Veronica by doing that? Because he should know Wesker's alive. Unless he thinks that he died on the island in Code Veronica. Hold on.
This is Wesker.
We last met at the
Oh, right. No, hold. That's why.
Spencer estate, wasn't it? Well, isn't this one big family reunion?
No, okay, so the reason that he thinks that Wesker's dead is because before this game, before Resident Evil 5, Chris and Jill go back to the Spencer mansion, which didn't explode apparently, and they find Wesker there, and then Jill pushes Wesker out of a window. Like, Jill and Wesker both fall out of a window. And so he thought that Wesker had died from that. I think that's what's going on. Okay. Never mind. It does not technically retcon Code Veronica, but it does mean that Wesker doesn't mean that Chris thought that Wesker was dead twice. But yeah, that's Wesker's normal voice actor. So hearing Billy's voice with that character model is weird. Anyway, back to this, because I need to play as Billy Wesker. I need to see what this is like.
Who is that guy?
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
I didn't like it.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, all right?
All right, Rebecca, get in the back seat. We're playing as Wesker now. Wesker, you don't need this. Oh, that's... Also, his eyes just... Hold on. Oh, I need a good This must be his death laser eyes. Oh my god, hold on. Wait. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! Dude, Wesker needs to be in the X-Men! Oh my god! Rebecca, why are you even here? You know what? Hold on. Rebecca, you just... You take all that. Wesker does not need ammo. Oh my god. Love you. I mean, my laugh is great. I will not deny that. Swoo! Oh my omu Shinteru. Howdy, Pat. Alright, damn sorry. Oh my god. This is incredible. Just, dude, just use your laser vision and break the door down. Fire! Oh, lordy. This is insane. Oh my god. Okay, I cannot let this affect my opinion of this game. Also, hold on, what is this? Okay, so he still has the laser eyes, but if I do like... Okay, so I can hold a gun and still use the laser eyes. Got it. Okay. Oh my god. Wesky mode. This is incredible. All right, let's do. I don't. Wesky mode. I mean, it is. It's Wesky mode. Entering Wesky mode. All right, Rebecca, you pick up this ammo for your gun, or whatever. I don't have such weaknesses. Hold on, I need to check something. Hold on. Resident Evil 0 speedruns. Please tell- There's a Wesker mode speedrun! Yes! Oh my god, I don't know if I should let this mode affect my opinion on the game. Hold on, let's get a good evil red eye darkness pose here. There we go. Perfect. How long is it? The speed run for Wesker mode is 1 hour and 11 minutes. Is Wesker Billy? Yeah, basically, the game just replaced Wesker, but the game replaced Billy with Wesker, gave him laser eyes, and let him do this.
Come.
Roger.
His in-game voice is also when I'm playing in-game, his voice is replaced.
I don't need this.
Okay.
This is your chance.
Roger.
Hold on, what is it? How does he sound like when Rebecca, like...
You stay here. This way.
He is so annoyed.
I don't need this.
Roger.
This is your chance.
Roger.
This is your chance. The one-word responses, honestly. This is incredible. Nope, Rebecca. We don't need you. Wesker. Hit him with your Wesker vision. Wesker's just... Yeah, so... Yeah, like Jerry said, in the pre-rendered cutscenes, like the ones that are, like, higher quality, quote-unquote, the ones that look different will have the regular Billy and Rebecca character models. But the ones that are in-engine, which are basically, like, the regular gameplay, will have evil Rebecca and Wesker, yeah.
Stay there.
Okay.
This is... I love this so much. This is... This has to have been added in via the re-release on PC. Because, you know, this version of Wesker did not exist until Resident Evil 5, so... With the leather suit and the laser vision. Yeah, like, this is a pre-rendered cutscene, and so it shows Billy. And now we're back as Wesker. Bro, the salmon I cooked might actually be the top 5 things I've ever cooked. Awesome. That sounds incredible. Butter and garlic doing God's work. Indeed. Welcome in, Colin. You joined us just in time for Wesker mode. Oh my god. Alright, Rebecca, you need a gun, because you are frail and don't have laser vision, right? Yeah, she doesn't have laser vision. Red-eyed Wesker just lurking in a corner, honestly. Is there anything in here? Oh, well, actually, I need to go here. Let me give Rebecca this herb as well, since she needs it. We got Sky a new chew toy, and it's completely safe for her to eat, and she's been doing it for the about 5 hours, only stopping so she can actually eat. Incredible. I was prepared to make a joke before the chicken nugget was fished up. Wesky's like, where are my chicken nuggets? Oh my god. Okay. I guess now I have to pose the important question. Because we're not going to beat this game in an hour. Because I don't know the speedrun strats. As fun as it would be to just, like, blitz through this game as with Wesker's laser vision. Meow. So, we have two options here, because the next game in our lineup is Resident Evil Outbreak, and Resident Evil Outbreak is a series of a bunch of like mini missions, where like they're like 30-minute to an hour, depending on how much you understand them. The red glowing eyes are funny enough, but so is Wesker grunting and sprinting directly into a wall. Honestly, this is incredible. I absolutely love that this exists. But yeah, so we could play Resident Evil Outbreak, which Outbreak is the next game in the list. We can get that started. We can start working on those, because I should be able to do like a scenario in like an hour. That's the idea. It's like a bunch of different scenarios where you play as like a bunch of different people and just like kind of go through a bunch of different scenarios in Raccoon City. It seems pretty cool. The main reason we're playing it is because Alyssa Ashcroft is in the game, and Alyssa Ashcroft is the mother of the character from Resident Evil 9, so that's why she's important. So we could start that today, or we could do an hour of blueprints. Which, if we do an hour of blueprints, it's mostly going to be me trying to buy the blue tent upgrade, get the treasure trove, and that's kind of it. Like, those are the main two things I'm working on. It's just going to be grind. We're not actually going to find anything new in the game, for the most part. So I guess, do you want to do blueprints just chatting, or do you want us to get started on Resident Evil Outbreak? I think we should try to fill the mansion with aquariums again. Got a point there. I'll just make a poll real quick. Outbreak or blueprints? Resident Evil Outbreak blueprints. Set that for like 3 minutes. Start poll. I know why your vote is for Outbreak. I do have a goal to be done with Resident Evil by February, but the thing is, I'm going to start Outbreak tomorrow regardless. Outbreak or Mind Break? Sure, that's a good way to put it. I've started a poll for those who want to vote on this decision. Wait, 97? Did I miss a cutscene? What is this? Oh, and also shows the two different cutscenes depending on whether you play as Rebecca or Billy in those instances. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, did I miss the cutscene if you, like, fail to stop the brakes and the train crashes? I think that's the cutscene I missed. We could get that cutscene quick, actually, especially in Wesker mode.
Resident Evil 0.
Probably wise to not enable voter fraud. Oh, yeah, no, I have voter fraud disabled. We're fine. Oh, I'd have to actually, like, start up the game in Wesker mode again.
Resident Evil 0.
There's one more on the second page, I think. Oh, hold on, let me see what you mean. No? Oh, there is. What is that? I'm gonna look this up real quick, actually. Resident Evil 0 cutscenes. Why'd you put them in alphabetical order? What is wrong with you? Yeah, there's one on page 1 and one on page 2 that I don't know how to get either of these. Because this one is like right at the beginning of the game. Like before you even find Billy. And then this one is... Because here is engaging the brakes, and then it goes over to Rebecca to fix it. So I'm guessing this is just not engaging the brakes. I assume? I'm not sure. I don't know. All right. Well, if I don't, I since I no longer know what those are going to be, I think we'll just quit out for now. That would be fun. It would be fun to figure out what those are. But it looks like we are doing blueprints by popular demand. Which makes sense. I feel like most people in chat love blueprints. One last fish before you go, Colin. Yeah, one more for the road. Good luck. Oh, hold on. Gotta change my stream info. Finished. RE0. Doing some blueprints grinding. I'm indifferent towards blueprints, but I want to buff. That's true. A nice buffer from Resident Evil. Done with the blueprints. Thanks for stopping by, Colin. I appreciate it. Actually, well, we've already committed to this, so it's a little late now, but... Wednesdays can't happen soon enough. Yeah. I know we're all just here waiting for Silk Song. I did have... There was another game I just thought I could have played, but we're already here, so I might as well just commit. Well, I mean, we do have to get the final exam again, so we could try this. Classroom maxing. Spare terrace, great start. Get our first classroom going. I do need to get gems. The main thing is we are going to run out of gems if I'm not careful, so that's something I've got to worry for. Boudoir, excellent. That gives us a free gem. Well, that's not very good. I don't really want to re-roll right now, so I guess I'll just take storeroom for the second. Grab you. Grab you. Grab you two. Yeah, we're just going for blue tents and treasure trove, but since we have the classrooms, we can also go for that. I guess we'll spawn funeral parlor early, and then I just won't do it until we get a bunch of red rooms, if we do get a bunch of red rooms, such as the chapel. Ah, my money! Theoretically, if we get the... because I don't know how much money is in the pig. It doesn't tell me. So I don't want to, like, just go for it. without, yeah, this would be the second attempt at the final exam. Sad, although we are probably going to get it because we don't have reroll stars, but could spend a few tapples loading up the hog. I could. Poof. Commissary is probably good. Let's do that. Let's just go up and out. But before we do that, let's real quick head back through here so we can open up this door up here. See what we can get. I mean, we'll take the dormitory. That'll just give us some steps. And shoes! All right, what do you got for me? Salt shaker, excellent. Shovel, sleep mask, and metal detector. Classroom would have been good, but hallway is also good because it gives us multiple doors. Time to eat some salty fruit. Heck yeah. I kind of want the garage for the keys. Not a great idea, but rather have keys than not. We got the foundation regardless, so that should be fine. Well, I can go down. That's fine, because I have the foundation going north, so that's fine. Kennel could be pretty good given the situation. We would have this one gap here, but that's not really an issue for me. So. Or could I take a bedroom? I can get the kennel later. We'll do bedroom. Could have done library. That would have been smarter, but here we are. Ooh, never mind. Now we can open up the back of the car. And we'll just do a dark room to give us more gems, because we don't even need to go in there. Kennel would be great because we could pet the dogs. You do have a point. Let me see. We're going to have 3 gems now when we go to the funeral parlor. So we might do that eventually, but for now, let's just keep classroom maxing. Ooh, hall pass. Let's do you. Some salty bacon and eggs. We'll just do this then. Now I'm going to do... Oh, free gem. Now I'm going to do a bit of re-rolling, because I want to get... Or I could just do security. That works for me. Or gym. I have enough steps that honestly, I'll take the gym, and then I'm going to go run back down to get the gems from the funeral parlor. Because we have the running shoes, so nothing matters. Oh, and car keys. Let's use that. Ooh, nice. Which means we can make a super shovel if we wanted to. Although the detector shovel, my beloved. I'd get the sleep mask bonus from there. Ah, my bones. This way. Alright, let's see if I can solve this puzzle. So, the gems are in the blue box. The false boxes are both true. The true boxes are both empty. What? Wait. Hold on. I mean, they're probably in the blue box. Because if that box is... Well, hold on. The false boxes are both true. What does that even mean? Okay, the gems are in the blue box. That's pretty straightforward. The false boxes are both true. What could that even mean? At some point, you should do a tier list for the contraptions in this game. Let me see if that's, like, on tier list maker. There's an all rooms tier list for the tier list maker, but not for the contraptions, sadly. Sounds like it does seem paradoxical. I agree with you on that. And then the true boxes are both empty. So actually, hold on. These are both contradictory. Because if this says the true boxes are both empty, and this says the false boxes are both true, that means... Or, no, not necessarily. No, it is necessarily. Because this one implies that there are two true boxes, and this one implies that there are two false boxes. So these two contradict each other, which means one of them's got to be false. Probably this one. Because, like, this just is a kind of a weird thing. So, like, this one's false. Wait a minute. Hold on. If this one's true, and this one's true, then the gems, then this one would have to be false because the gems are actually not in there, they're in there. Okay. Because if the true boxes are both empty, and this one's true, this one's false then. And this one's true? So, because that's the only other thing that could be true. Like, okay, here's my logic. If the blue box is true, that the true boxes are both empty, that means that this has to be false because the blue box is empty because it's true. Which means this one's false. And this one would then have to be true, but it's a weird paradox, so who knows? Maybe it's the false boxes, as in the boxes that are empty, are true. Maybe that's how you're supposed to interpret that. And so that one's empty and true. This one's empty and true. This one's false, so it'd be in there. If we take this one to be true, that the gems are in the blue box, then this one is false because this one would have to be false in order to necessitate that it's like in itself, because no, that can't be true. Oh man, I don't know what to do now. Actually, this puzzle's kind of stumped me. Because the gems are in the blue box. If that's true, then they're just in here. But then if this one is false, is it false by saying the false boxes are both empty? And so this one's false and this one's false? Or is it the false boxes are both not empty, in which case that can't be true because there's only gems in one box? I think it's the false boxes are both empty. So if this is true, this is false, the false boxes are both empty, and this one's also false because it's just a weird contradiction, so they'd be in the blue box. If this is false, this one can be true, they're not in here, and they're not in here, and then this one is just true because it's weird. Like both of the boxes that are false are correct statements, where the gems are not in the blue box, and the true boxes are both empty, so that's true. And this one's because if this one's true and this one's true, then that one's false. That's what I mean. I don't know. I really I'm genuinely stumped by this one. Like it's either in the black box. True because it's weird. So okay, I think it's either in the black box because this one is false, this one is true, and this one is true. No, how could this one be true? The false boxes are both true. How can that be true? So like the struggle, but this is a struggle. I don't get this. Like this one confuses me. Like, does this mean that the boxes that are false, their false statements are true? Like, duh. So instead of the true boxes are empty, if this was false, it would be the false boxes are empty. And it's like the gems are in the blue box. False, the gems are not in the blue box. Like, those are both true statements when they are false. Like, because that's just how the game works. But if this means that the false boxes are true, as in the boxes that are false are actually true statements, that's false, because that's not how the game works. So this box is false. But like, I have messed up my logic before, so. Oh god, what do we do? Oh god, what do I do? Okay, if this is true, then they're just in here, and I don't have to think about anything else. But can this be true if, say, this is false? White is a paradox, so it has to be false. Okay, so if this has to be false, we just kind of ignore this one for now. Is this one true, or is this one true? If this one is true, the true boxes are both empty, then this would be true, but then this one would be false, because the gems would not be in the blue box. But if this one's also false, then there's two options for the gems. So in that case, this one can't be true. So this one's true. So they're in here. Okay. Excellent. I'm glad we sorted that out. Yeah. Because this is a paradox, it has to be false, which means that this can't be true because there are at least there is at least one false box that isn't itself. So, okay, we figured it out. Good Lord. God, that was a tricky one. It's because I tried to logic out the paradox, which I know you're not supposed to do, but like I just thought that that's what the game wanted from me. Inside of the other box is Billy Wesker, and he hits me with his laser vision and blows my head off. Oop, take that. And, ooh, break room could be fun. We don't need the showroom. But I do want to get down, so we won't do the break room for now. Let's just reroll. I don't want to reroll too hard, so we'll take the kitchen. And just get some free steps out of that. Free, he says. We only have 2 green rooms, so the garden salad isn't going to be worth that much, so we'll wait off that for now. Salty salad! Okay, well, both of these will just end the run, so let's try something else. The kennel! Excellent. Dog? Pet the dog! Pet the dog. Oh, treasure trove. Excellent. I didn't even do the king's thing this morning, so I completely forgot about that. What's our value today? We are up to 94. Nice. All right, so we have a white chest with squiggles on it. With a green note that says it never rains in Arch Ares. So that's one of those things that just proves whether the box itself is true or false. Well, crap. We only have 1 gear room. So doing this would only give me 2 doors. So we'll have to reroll. Take the pool. That's definitely false. I see. A key. I don't have the hammer, so I can't just open those for free. Ooh, I can do secret garden here. Salty turnip! I don't care about this. I'm not going for the room 46 right now. Actually, teeth. Good luck with the teeth. Guess we'll do library just to add to the reroll stacks. Get first edition of History of Orinda just for funsies. Salty raw turnip? Hell yeah. We don't need books in the bookshop, so don't take that. Sneak in here and grab magnifying glass. Wicked. And the apple. Yep. Apple. And that's kind of it. Makes sense. Couldn't really do much else here. Sadly, we cannot continue because I don't have any more rerolls, and we can't get any farther north, so it's like the sauna, I guess. Simon just stuck on the chairs for a minute, honestly. But yeah, that's kind of all we can do. Which is fine. Yeah, there's nothing to buy that would help in future runs. Already done everything, so end the day. We got the academic university. You know what? I'm gonna make an executive streamer decision. And, well, I mean, I already started today, so we'll just run through today. I'm gonna make an executive streamer decision after today, if we still have enough time. I do want to try something out that isn't Blueprints. And it's not, I want to post a game cutscene, I want to post game cutscene of the staff watching Simon eat for the first time. Just, oh, Simon has entered the kitchen. Ah, it appears to be the pheasant dinner. Oh God, he's eating the bones! What kind of madman has become our new leader? Alright, so today we're just gonna go for getting a treasure trove. Oh, I can get dice down here, hold on. We're gonna try to get the treasure trove, and we'll try to get as much money as possible so we can try to get the blue tent. If we could do that, that'll be a good use of our time. This adolescent boy just prowling the grounds in the middle of the night, digging up raw turnips and salting them. Study will be pretty good. Also, that gives us a free gem, so we'll take that. And a second free gem. Hell yeah. All right, so our goal, like I said, our goal today is we're trying to get treasure trove and the... Try to get the treasure trove, and if we can, we'll try to get the... what's Gibby thinking about? It's called the... gift shop. Because if we can get the gift shop and the treasure trove, that'll give us enough money to possibly, or if not, we can also get the chapel and try to bust that open. We don't have a key yet, so we're gonna have to find a key to open this up. But 144, that's a lot of money. Let's go back to the den, continue from there for a sec. Simon's weird eating habit bit is a gift that just keeps on giving with this game. And every game afterwards, if we find someone with a weird eating habit, we'll just be like, just like Simon. The aquarium. Excellent. And then this is a dead-end room over here, so we can get something good out of that. Like the empty closet. That could be cool. Sadly not. I guess I'll take the workshop. I don't feel like re-rolling here. Oh, I'm not taking the compass. I could take the compass. Compass will be fine. The compass screws me over sometimes. That's why I'm wary about it. Simon watches a horror movie where the monster eats the bones and just goes, "It's me!" Could do greenhouse. Nah, security, because then we can do an experiment. Keycard system, set the security to low for now. And then log into network, swan song. And then remote terminal access. Access the laboratory. Experiment setup. Upgraded floor plan. We could. We could do aquarium maxing. I think I'm just gonna do the letter. I don't want to do aquarium maxing today. I think we're a bit too far. We have a bit too many rooms to aquarium max, I think. Like, I think if we want to aquarium max, what I'll do is get, like, the shelter and then use the shelter's computer to try and access the experiment. Because I truly want to just fill the house with nothing but aquariums. Maybe some other time we'll do an aquarium max. Because it'd be truly fun. But yeah, look at how few aquariums we have here. Or how, like, look at this entire bottom left right corner has no aquariums. It would truly be devastating. True, I should check if there are any keys somewhere I missed. Nope, there's coins in the tomb and the wind-up key in the funeral parlor, but beyond that. Ooh, a key. Nice. Well, I'm going to go use that immediately, even though this is probably a bad idea. But treasure trove is important. Last previous day was a bust. Yeah, we got stuck here. We couldn't continue. But we did get the treasure trove, which part of what we're doing is just getting treasure troves, so it's fine regardless. All right, so we got White Sun with a blue note that says green memos in pink boxes are always false. Let's open up the hallway so we can get more keys. Trophy room. It would block off a significant part of the room, but getting a bunch of gems is not going to be something I'll turn my nose up at. Look at all the trophies we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 trophies. And the 8th one's 8. Alright. No. Let's do Breakfast Nook. Why not? I've looked up to remind myself. You should have collected enough treasure trove memos to probably figure out, with chat's help, what to do next. I doubt you, because I don't remember any treasure trove notes that would have said anything important other than the fact that, like, the treasure of the treasure trove is not in the treasure trove or something. What do we got? Sail, and we can get Dead Ends and Southern Cross. How about no? My mom has made a spreadsheet. That is true. Let me go check out the spreadsheet real quick. Don't mind all the noises. This one. Blueprints. Treasure trove. Spreadsheet. My point stands, it won't be clear, but it's there. So, streamer briefly descending. Alright. This is the spreadsheet so far. Might be hard to see on your end. Give me a sec. Oh, hold on. Yeah, so this is what we have so far. You can zoom in a little more. So we have basically what day we found the note on, what symbol the box had, what color the box was, the color of the note, whether it was handwritten or typed, whether we know it's true or false, and then some other notes here. So we have, like, green memos you find in this room will always be true. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. The treasure of the trove is not in the house. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. 2 realms have the same color. Box marked with the crescent moon always contain false statements. Things like that. So far, the only thing... Oh, you know. The only thing from these that tells us anything is that the treasure of the treasure trove is not in the house. Nothing else says anything about what the point of all these notes are. Which maybe that's because we haven't gotten all the notes into the spreadsheet, but so far that's it. Scroll down. Was there? There wasn't anything below Fen Ares borders of Poetic Realm. What realm flies a white flag? Oh man, we know that. I know we know that. I just forget it. Actually, hold on. I can check my notes. Green, pink, white. Morajai. Morajai flies a white flag. Give me the list. All right. This is all that we have so far. Yeah, white is Morajai. That's correct. Now, again, there might be some that we missed because we have to go through, like, some of the half streams. Like, right now, this is a half stream where it's, like, you know, part of a stream that just had some blueprints in it. We need to go through all that stuff. There might be some other things, but this is all that my mom has collected so far in terms of the treasure trove rooms. And the 2 notes that we got today just seem to reinforce those ideas, so I'm not sure what really else there is to find with those. Missing note 7. I mean, you are correct. That is the note that's an important one. Incredible. All right, well then, regardless, actually, hold on, let me check my screenshots. Because was that... Hold on. Was that you going through all of these? Ah! Wait, I don't even think I have note 7 then. Hold on. So hold on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, unless I missed screenshotting one, which I might have. Note 7 was the red note I passed? What, this one? I mean, I'm going to be real with you. The treasure of the treasure trove is not in this room, and the treasure of the treasure trove is not in this house. That doesn't tell me anything. Like, sure, if it just is that it's outside of the mansion, do you realize how much I have to search outside of the mansion? So it's a lie? Oh, so you're saying this is a lie? Because it's white box with squiggles, and it has this note. But yeah, I mean, like, well, I know that lies are normally typed red notes, but these boxes play by their own rules sometimes. But I think my mom has figured something out. Isn't there a blessing that lets you open rooms in the end as the outer room? Oh. Okay, so it's in the treasure trove, but it's not in the it's not in the house. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. All right, cool. Now we know what we need to do. Huh. Wow. Yeah, so I'm guessing we just need to get the treasure trove in the outer room. So I'm just gonna keep shuffling about and see if I can't find the, I'll keep shuffling about, see if I can't get the gift shop to spawn. I mean, I'm actually just gonna... Oh, I could have taken the mailroom. That probably would have been a good idea. Cloister, though. When Sonic said outside the house, it clicked. That, you know what? That's a good point. Ooh, gem. I am doing a bit of some crazy stuff, but let's see. I think this is the final letter for the mailroom. Yeah, unused memos. Admin key. Then we have this. Simon, if you do end up accessing the admin controls in Blackbridge Grotto, I'm sure you noticed the sealed circular door to the left of the terminal. As you likely have already concluded yourself, this door can only be opened if 3 different microchips are inserted into the central pedestal. Normally, all 3 microchips are kept secured in other locations, but I decided to make it easy for you and have left one of the microchips in the grotto for ready access. However, you will have to find a new clue or 2 to find the others. And... Simon, I'm honestly very impressed with the number of experiments you've been successful in executing. I certainly wasn't expecting to write this many letters when I started our correspondence. Frankly, I'm not quite sure what other advice I can offer in the blind without knowing directly what the challenges you are currently what the challenges are you currently face on this. What? Hold on. Frankly, I'm not quite sure what other advice I can offer in the blind without knowing directly what the challenges are you facing currently. Wait, oh my god, I cannot read! Frankly, I'm not quite sure what other advice I can offer in the blind without knowing directly what the challenges are you currently face on the estate. That has to be facing. I think that's a typo. For all I know, you've long since reached room 46 and are just continuing your unaccompanied exploration, stag, happy, and free, of the maids and staff crowding the halls and getting in your way. I can't say I blame you, and I'm sure the other members of the household are quite enjoying their extended vacation. Strictly speaking, for myself, however, I cannot wait to get back to and begin working with you directly. Helping you through these letters has only whetted my imagination, and to be candid, our collaboration in this correspondence has remained so much of working with Mary, or has reminded me so much of working with Mary. I know she's proud of you. Until the day I return, Randolph. So that is the last letter from Randolph. Randolph, just wait until you see me eat dinner, honestly. So yeah, we no longer need to get letters from the looks of it. Cool. Awesome. Let's see if I can dig up some keys real quick. Oh, Randolph, you terrorist sympathizer. Listen, it's not terrorists if we don't like the people they're opposing. Then it's freedom fighters. There's an important distinction. Get the top off from here. And we're going... Yep, this way. One of the other 2 boxes is false. You will open this box and find it empty. The blue box is true. Interesting. Randolph would love a rocket launcher, don't even trip. I'm not saying he wouldn't like a rocket launcher. I'm just saying there's a difference between terrorist and freedom fighter, which is the perspective. Let's go and get that dead end room outside of the Foundation. You know what? For once, let's actually do this. Pop this open, turn off the key cards, just turn this on, I guess, and turn this off. Why isn't there a quick turn in this game? And then let's go make key cards high, just so that we can make that easy. You know what? The fact that we're moving on to... the fact that we're moving on to Resident Evil Outbreak, it does make me realize I do need to get Resident Evil Outbreak File 2, which is the like... Go make key cards high, you trucking them? What are you, a cop? I need to get Outbreak File 2, which is basically back in the PS2 days, they couldn't just release like downloadable content that you could just download off the internet onto your system. So they just released another game that you could buy in order to get more content out of Resident Evil Outbreak. By the way, we're done with today. And so I have to go buy that game. I have to go find a copy of that game and purchase it in order to play those, because I would like to play all that there is in Resident Evil Outbreak. Anyway, no more doors to open. Everything's locked. We don't have any keys, so we'll end today. Do I want to spend the last 10 minutes? Yes, because we can do something quick if I do this right. Bum ba da da da. Bum bum. Bum bum. Doodle doo. What are you? Amateur lockpick kit. There's nothing amateur about my skills. I'm Jill Valentine, master of unlocking. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. It was 13 or 14, I believe, to get the Blessing of the Monk. If we get the Shrine today, and you thought we wouldn't discover anything today, I didn't think there was much left to discover. I thought I would need more... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. I thought I would need more treasure trove notes. I didn't realize I only needed 7. Ah! Rats. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Well, no, you know what? Let's go get a treasure trove and then we'll end the day. If we get a treasure trove and an observatory, I'll end the day, honestly. There's one at like day 30, if you don't figure it out. What do you mean day 30? I'm on day like 96 or something. Day 30 of wait, so there's 30 treasure trove notes? Is that what you mean? Or... Oh, I didn't even grab the dice from the tomb. Oh well, we'll get those later. I can't need that. 46 total. At day 30, you get a really blatant hint. Oh, at the 30th treasure trove note. Okay. Or are you saying that on day 30, which means I'd have to, like, go and make a new save file? Let's buy everything else in there. I don't know what I'm doing. 30th note. Gotcha. Okay. Doesn't... I mean, you say that the game doesn't like blatant hints, but honestly, there are some things that it's very, very open with you about hints. Like, there's like 3 or 4 times that it tells you to do the puzzle with following the train track, the metro, like, tracks in a specific way. Because it's one of those things where it's like, if you don't do that, you get stuck. And like, you kind of get stuck if you don't complete that, so the game wants to make sure you know how to do that. Alright, we got pink with a moon. And it is... You have seen all the memos that appear in this room. Girl, you and I both know that's false. Guess we'll just spawn the throne room. It's free. Right. We're trying to get the... If we can get the observatory, I'm going to call it a day. Just because... Then we can try to get the shrine again. Or I could freeze. Is there a bunch of money in the freezer? Well, I would need to get the furnace nearby it. If I wanted to do that. But if we do the freezer, note 43 literally says what to do next. Oh, I see. So it's like 3 from the end. Because we can freeze, and then we keep all of our money for tomorrow. Or I could do something particularly silly. Oh, which means I can't donate to the chapel. Haha, pig. I want to try something very silly, though. Give me a second. If this doesn't work, then I'll just, abandon all. Oh, hey. Well, let's see how much money I need for this blue tent upgrade. It's 400, right? Yeah, 400. Okay. We'll get, like, 100 out of... We get, like, 100 out of the treasure trove at this point. So we combine that with the tomb and we get a few dead end rooms. We should be able to do some good work there. Oh, I can't spend gems like this, right? Alright, if this doesn't give me what I want, I probably will just abandon the run. Just for the sake of booming things. Observatory! Oh, I can't get the observatory because gems, right. Yeah, oh well. I was trying to get the furnace because I was going to see if I could do figure out what's in there, just because it's something I don't know. But it looks like we wouldn't be able to do that unless we do some other chicanery. I think I'm going to call it today, though. Just keep the 109 gold for... Well, I mean, let's see if we can solve this puzzle first. Wait! Is it this one? Hold on! This box is empty. This box is empty. This puzzle is harder than it seems. Yeah! Sadly, I have been informed of this puzzle and its solution because, like... But this. I love this puzzle. When I heard about this puzzle, I absolutely loved it. Because like, this box is empty. This box is empty. This puzzle is harder than it seems. That's false. This puzzle's easy, which means those are true. It's in here. Yeah. Oh, I love that puzzle. Oh, that puzzle's great. All right, pet the dog, and then. I'll just call it for today. This will be the end of the stream then. Designed to mess with you. Honestly, I love it. Cause like if you noodle it out, it's like, well, yeah, of course it's the box that says it's hard, this puzzle is harder than it seems. Because how are you supposed to discern between the two boxes that say this one is empty? All right. The Royal Shopping Center. Heck yeah. So, that'll be it for today. Thank you all very much for stopping by and watching us beat Resident Evil 0. I still don't know how I fully feel about that game at this point. Like, it's certainly got its flaws. I wouldn't call it like, it's definitely not on tier with like even the inventory was kind of strange and I didn't think it was very good. My final, I got a C on it, but that was probably because we didn't continue with the hard mode, and I didn't die as much and all that. Never ranked it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I would definitely put it like, just due to the fact of Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake, just like, you know, being better. They're of course going to be better than Resident Evil 0, but honestly, the real comparison's going to come when we get to like Resident Evil 5 and 6. Because those games are newer, but have been, you know, on the internet discourse touted as being pretty bad. So that's when we're going to have to really discuss Resident Evil 0's place and all that. It's definitely better than Code Veronica. Like, I will say that. It is above Code Veronica in terms of my enjoyment of it, but you know, that's because that last like 2.5 hour, that last like hour of the game took 3.5 hours. Not even out. Probably the last like 30 minutes of the game took 3.5 hours. But in terms of in terms of what we played, Resident Evil 0, like it just doesn't stand a chance against 3 or 2 because just those are so much more modern. And Resident Evil 1 remake definitely stands above it. So sadly, it's kind of like the second weakest game we played so far. But there are still more games to come. There are still more games to challenge that. But like I said, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for sticking around. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Everqueen. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Dim. Thank you, any lurkers. Thank you, Alley Cat. My bad. Thank you, Alley Cat, for stopping by. Thank you, Everqueen, for that clip. I appreciate that with Wesker. Yeah, I will see you all tomorrow for some Resident Evil Outbreak. We'll be starting that up. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I haven't and nor will I play Operation Raccoon City for this marathon because it's not worth it. Resident Evil Revelations might be. Oh, hold on. I just realized my Focusrite has been delaying my audio. So my my microphone is delayed from what it should be. That's interesting. Anyway, regardless, thank you all for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow for some Resident Evil Outbreak, which is a PS2 game, which means we're gonna go back to the beauty of that like conversion thing. We'll see how that goes. I will hope to see you all there. Regardless, have a good day, have a good night. Hope you're doing well. If not, it's better for you soon. And I will see you all there. All right, bye-bye.